Welcome to Wager Talk TV. Scott Spreitzer here with Matt Holt, VP of Business Development, CGT Sportsbooks in Las Vegas. You can follow him at Matthew Holt VP, the man under the hat. Nobody wears a Kango like this guy. Dave Cokin, a longtime friend of mine, and now a member of WagerTalk.com's roster, a great addition, if I may say so myself. Matt, we're talking about Georgia, Tennessee. You opened Georgia, 7.5-point road favorite. Last check, you were at 7 minus juice. It was like minus $1.15 or so. How's the handle so far this week? Where are the Joes and pros on this one?
It's been really interesting. This is going to be a pros versus Joes game. And I personally, this is my best total play of the week this week on this game, coincidentally. I bet the total over 47. And if I had to make a lean on this game, I would also bet Tennessee. Look at the last 5 years of this game. Tennessee won 34-31 last year. Tennessee won 38-31 the year before. The year before that, Georgia 35-32. The year before that, Georgia 35-31. The year before that, Georgia 51-44. This series is full of really tight shootouts. These teams shoot it out every year, and the winner is by 3 or 7 points every single year. So I played the total over. I had to play the dog. Look, I know Georgia's getting a ton of respect, but it was just a week ago, and we always say this, people bet what they saw last. Sure. It was just a week ago that people were running to the betting windows to bet against the Georgia Bulldogs on the Mississippi State Bulldogs because they were red hot coming off the win against LSU. 33-3 score later, Georgia whips Mississippi State, and all of a sudden, the public's completely flip-flopping. We're back on the Bulldogs instead of off from the week before. This is a really good Georgia football team. I love the fact that they run the ball 68% of their time. Their quarterback last week, 9 of 12.
Talk about Fromm.
200 yards and 2 touchdowns, a 270 quarterback rating. Unbelievable. Obviously, that's unsustainable. Yeah. The series trends in this series tell me that these two teams play each other tight, and it's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm not trying to buck the trends here.
I tell you what, my raw power ratings say Tennessee getting this many points. But, Dave, you've got someone who's kind of close to the program who's a friend of yours who gave you some nice information that you shared on the Las Vegas Sportsline radio show last week to stay away from Tennessee and maybe even play UMass. 17-13 final score. He gave us some more information this week.
Look, well, we know there's some problems at Tennessee right now. Everybody knows that Butch Jones is on the hot seat. That's not a secret. It's hotter than people think. There's a lot of infighting on the coaching staff. There was a locker room fight in which one of the defensive players, Tuttle, got his jaw broken by a Warrior. So there might be a suspension coming out of that as well. The wheels are coming off. If you watched the post-game presser with Butch Jones, he was practically incoherent. There is some thought, and this is unsubstantiated. I mean, I can't say this is going to happen. There's a possibility he might be the first in-season coaching firing. It's really come apart down there. Kirby Smart's got Georgia heading in the right direction. This is a monster revenge motive.
And it's true revenge.
Oh,
for what happened last year.
If you don't remember what happened last year, it was one of the craziest finishes I've ever seen in any football game. Georgia scores a touchdown on like a 40-yard play with 10 seconds to go in the game. Great win. Except Tennessee scored on the last play of the game on a Hail Mary, and they won the football game. So it's a monster revenge setting for Georgia. You know, I buy into what you're talking about, where the public's going to bet on the last thing they saw, and they're going to bet Georgia. And I do think the wise guys probably will knee-jerk to the Tennessee side, but I think they're on the wrong side with this one. I think the mitigating circumstances are the driving force in this football game. I think Tennessee's got real problems right now. Maybe they can come together, have a galvanized effort here, and put forth a tremendous game. But I think it's a program in trouble right now. And I think Georgia's got a good chance to go in and make a statement win on the road.
Real quickly, does it get to 7.5 again at CGT, in your opinion?
I think it will. There's an overwhelming amount of support here for Georgia, but I don't understand the total here. This is a shootout series, and Tennessee's defense is absolutely terrible. Yeah. 60% completion rate allowed. They can't stop the run, giving up 280 yards on the ground. Georgia rushes for over 200 yards a game. I don't see a whole ton of stops here happening on the Tennessee side, yet they always score points at home against Georgia. 47 a short total for college football. I think you got to play this one over.
What you got going this weekend, by the way?
Well, I've got, first of all, I like that game, and I did play the matchup between Georgia and Tennessee, and I'm on the square side of this one. Happens once in a while. I've got one big play up right now at Wager Talk. It's a top play for this weekend. It's my favorite game on the card. I'm also going to be adding some games during the course of the week. We should have a loaded card on Saturday and then on Sunday as well. good start to the season so far. I'm pretty pleased with the way things are going and looking forward to a great weekend.
I'm aiming for my 14th straight winning three-play package at wagertalk.com going back to last year. It's been crazy. 31-7-1 against the spread of the plays within those packages, and that'll be posted late Wednesday night or at least by Thursday morning. And don't forget, you can save $10 on any package with coupon code SCORE10 this week at wagertalk.com. For Matt Holt, for Dave Cokin, I'm Scott Spreitzer. Stick around. Marco and the gang got a lot to talk about in college and pro football this week.